Why hello. Guess you didn't expect a video from me like this before. Well, I made it because I made a drawing about Geometry Dash. And it is called Robert and his son at their favorite store.
Okay.
Here's progress number 1. This is RobTop. Obviously, I made this sketch using these two images, and it came out to make this, which is progress 2. It's basically RobTop with his son. His son is a cube from GD, which doesn't really make sense. Here's progress number 3. I know the lighting's very bad. Here's progress number 4. The lighting is still crap. Here's progress number 5, when all the sketching was done. Here's progress number 6, when I just started coloring the drawing. Here's progress number 2.
Bruh.
Here's progress number 7, when the coloring was almost done. Here's progress number 8. I know the clarity's terrible. And finally, here's the complete drawing. Pause the video if you want to admire it. I hope you want to. So for the general parts of the level, drawing, there are the fitting rooms, RobTop's car, which has the license plate Robotop, and the car is a Volvo XC40. There's also a window for you to see the outside world, or you can jump through it if you don't feel safe in the store. There are also a few trees outside, there's a sidewalk, and there's a road with an entrance to the parking lot of the store. And as you can see, the floor is very stylish. It's a hardwood floor, and it's good to have the tiles uneven. It's more aesthetically pleasing. Of course, there are the doors, a fire extinguisher, and the reason it has 2 eyes is because there's a person in the GD community named Fire. There is also a tiny camera for enhanced security. There are the hats and beanies. And trust me when I say the hat on the sign is Chris Credible's merch. The beanie represents Eric Van Wilderman. Here's a screenshot of EVW that I took a few years back, which is mind-blowing. And the plushie below the hats and beanies is Raising717. Behind the hats and beanies are the memes, which one of them is #MetamanZ is bald. Looking at the drawing, you should have come across the keychains. There are only 15 of them, and they would each cost $1. The first keychain is Flub, the second one is GD Colon, the third one is Norkta Childa, the fourth one is Partition, the fifth one is Loser Chick, the sixth one is Tosh Deluxe, or this dude, the seventh one is Shadow Wizard, who is one of the top star grinders and has over 100,000 stars. The 8th one is Shaggy23, who also has over 100,000 stars, or El Tortilla. The 9th one is Cool Dash, who is the top star grinder as of now. The 10th one is Bold Step. The 11th one is Novel Boy. The 12th one is Riot, or this dude. The 13th one is Sonix. The 14th one is Zobros, and the last one is Cyclic. In my drawing, there are many pictures along the walls, which include Keep Calm When You Die at 98%, because who wouldn't love that? The 3 shopkeepers, namely the shopkeeper, Scratch, and Popboard, because the first shopkeeper has no name from my knowledge. This fine handsome animal known as Xylonox. This funny guy known as Durami, or this dude. This boy known as Red Husey, or the guy who has a mouth shut down at the beginning of his videos. C, or previously known as C1997, who was the G News host, known as Sam in real life. Mulzy playing Tartarus, straight flying at the 45% ship. My favorite picture of all, and this is because of how funny the first 2 drafts look. For example, the first one looked so horrendous, and because of that, it killed my motivation. But then my motivation came back, and I made the second draft, which looked really funny because on the picture to the left, you can see Gunner Bones looking like a baby with a hat, and Lucralizer on the picture to the right looking particularly odd for some reason. But in the end, it made a beautiful picture, which is a reference to the Demonlist meetup between TGI, Poison, Gabs, Gunnerbones, and Lucralizer. And last on the list of drawings, the gang. Plus everyone in the comment section of Brian the Burgers Yadagarasu video. So as you should know, this particular gang consists of 4 very good players, known as Technical, Nepesta, Gizbro, and Golden. Or as you should know them better now, 4 funny guys who met up for a week and got bang-ganged by Dansman. As for the comment section of Brian the Burgers Yadagarasu video, So as you saw in that short clip, there were many people that repeated the same thing in that comment section. Brian the Burger's record doesn't count. And there's a very logical reason for that. Just to name a few that are part of it: Rainstorm, Hexhammer, 99%, Moosh, Nzukes, Failure444, Skullzy, Aussie, Aerogamer, and iNeo, among many others. On the left side of my drawing there is a clock with Gaiden Hertuni's logo in the middle of it. Beside the clock is a plushie sign, which includes GD Juniper, Asa for the Win, Freakify, and Freckles, the guy who made a video about YouTube's response to Etika's death, which became fairly popular in the first few days. Previously named Mr. Freckles, he quit GD a while back. There are also some shirts. The first one represents Brandon Larkin, or this guy. The second one represents Floroni. The third one represents Mika. And also, more to the left of that is a banana duck made popular throughout the GD community by Jacob Firestone, who renamed himself to Alias recently. Below the fire extinguisher, there is a picture of Dansman's cube, and if you don't know how Dan looks in real life, here you go. Chespin represents Jonathan GD. The Roblox figure sticking out of the wall represents Sprite GS, a person in the GD community who makes ear rape extreme demon videos. The four icons on the colorful shirt are Guitar Hero Styles, Solstier K, Surgi Esther, and Nexus, four popular Spanish GD content creators. The stuffed bunny that's been flung around the store for some reason is EVW's Benson. On the far right of the drawing, there are 4 frisbees, each worth $5. The first one is Serve, the second one is N-Level, the third one is Etzer, and the fourth one is Every Play, which unfortunately got discontinued last year. And the name beside that frisbee represents Hilo, a very, very skilled mobile player. So as you may have seen in my drawing, I made a section which includes some of the game's hackers and legends. The hackers that are part of this list are Xen, Pavlukivan, Naphtalium, Male Veronica, Xander, Magustic, Anaban, Wargak, and Nubus. The legends that are part of this list are Andromeda, Trusta, or this guy, Combined, Sandstorm, Aeonir, or this guy, Quasar, Michigan, Blassie FB, and Seri. The picture at the Creator School section of my drawing is Zenthic Alpha, a well-known creator who left GD a while back. Hammer and Wrench is the creator point symbol, which you should know by now if you're watching this video. And this rack of names is basically a rack of books created by well-known creators, telling you tips and tricks on how to become good at creating levels, and includes well-known names such as Crazyman50 or Carmel, Rafer, by the way the Rafer drawing is made by Excel, and Lemons, Viperin, Enlex, Rustum, Serpunge, Funny Game, Furtifunky, Jakob Nugget, Bionox, Findixie, Stormfly, Woogie, Mr. Spaghetti, Whirlwind, Manix, Pause, Zimnier, Mulpen, Chaotic Jumper, Darwin, Hines, Gyron, Wreckage, Mazel, Tigrisec, Mindsap, Ionable, Jazer, GG Boy, Triaxis, Metalface 221, Laser Blitz, Alkali, Optical, Penuto, XUI7, Majako, Abstract Dark, and of course the one and only Amar Ultra.
Okay.
In my drawing, there's also a sign that says Player School, which is the same thing as Creator School. It's basically a rack with books from a variety of different, very skilled players telling tips and tricks on how to become good. And this sign includes players like Diamond Splash, Atomic, Medius Gaming, Scullo, Jake, Metaman Z, who sadly left the game and is now named Meta, Wushi, and Zagros. Oh yeah, and also Crazen. The picture at the music session of my drawing is the Fat Rat's old logo. This is his official logo. I found the old logo a while back on Google. I can't find it again, so that's that. This thing represents Geometry-Radio, a YouTube channel which posts geometry-music created by a variety of musicians. This rack is basically the same thing as the Creator School rack beside it, except it has songs and albums from and also by a variety of musicians, namely Creo, Envy, Space, Lemons, Ruckus, Dimmering, Extruler, Waterflame, DJ Nate or Nathan Ingalls, Ocular Nebula, Lockin, Kalkian, Azazel, DJ VI, Affinity, Colbrace, Lemkuzia, F777, Sharks, DTS, Step or Stephen Wells, Dex Arson, Hankik, Rolipso, Mafia Pineapple, Forever Bound, Panda Eyes, Duo Core, Boss Fight, MDK, DJ Janner, Cloudfield, Boom Kitty, Teminute, and Cannon Blade.
Okay.
Here's a funny thing. Right as I was gonna declare the drawing complete, in the back of my head I was like, oh my gosh, how could I possibly forget Geometry-Romania? A Romanian GD community with people like VP999, I am one of them, and Oviduro, who worship the legendary Castrix. So I did the only logical thing and added a Romanian flag with one of the 3 letters on each of the 3 stripes, right on top of RobTop's head. In the bottom right corner of my drawing, you should have seen my name and some thanks. The first person I'd like to thank is Mulzy, since he motivated me to beat Artificial Dream. And the second thanks I'd like to give is to Zeroya, since he helped me beat Unearthed because he included clicks in his video, which helped me a lot. Thanks to both of you. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the analysis of my drawing. There's so many other people in the GD community that I could have included in my drawing. Like, literally, the possibilities were endless. So just to name a few I could have included. Vochi, Choreoquer, Wheel Tio, Sechuran, Enswish, Minecrafted, Poison Arch, Spubbles, Queen X, Rampage, Freaklin, Plexity, Mr. Lorenzo, YG Yoshi or Swithy, Cairo X, Donut TV, the 2 guys who created Lucid Nightmares, who was verified by the one and only Arwushi, Ashay Fod, who I am very sorry I didn't include, so please don't get mad at me, Fod. Sacho, Donut Copper, who if you don't know was unfortunately killed in late 2017. Hypercube1, who was also speculated to have died. There was a long post about the situation made by somebody named Nintendo Gamer DPL19. Plus Xenon, Incendium, Glitter Shroom, Jerkrat, JF, Zender Game, Rob Buck, creating teams like Team N2, TC Team, AP Team, plans like Geostorm and Royal Squad. In my drawing I was planning to do like some sort of painting about creating teams versus clans like the video C did a while back, but I didn't really get to do that since there's only so much you can do on a 9x12 sheet of paper. I made this drawing in a hope to show how well the Geometry Dash community can be and will always be united in such a fantastic way, since I've never seen a gaming community be so interconnected by such a fantastic game. Anyway, bye!